mic check, this is nerdy, can you hear me now? Way too sturdy to be jumping into any crowd. Cause I'm BHATA, I aiming at the crown. Got these people low and Wilsoning the same. Wow, I'm like pound for pound, seventh best around. Do not miss it, get a ticket when I'm in your town. I'm the freaking plug, I'm so tight I'm stuck. I'm the DM rolling 20s, now you're freaking done. Yes, nerdy 316, I'm gon' race out. If you're chillin' up in first place, I got blue shells. Gonna tell the whole world it's about to get ready. Then I'm tagging all my exes, damn I'm better. And my crew is with me, who I think they like us. Chillin' out in Slytherin while haters out in Hydra. They just think they bad, but they be muggles, I'm just saying. I see bleach up in my trash, my dude, you ain't no Super Saiyan. I'm just playing, but it's true, I'm not cool, I'm just making waves. Rapping about my feelings, cause I cannot write another way. But it's way too hard to hold this fire, man. I got to leave from shadows like M'Baku. Yeah, it's challenge day. Yeah, it's nerdy 316, I'm gon' race out.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome. Happy Saturday, everybody.
It's Saturday.
It is true. Hey, it is the Toil and Trouble Quiz Show.
That's what we do here.
That is what we do. So hopefully you came to the right place.
I hope that's what you intended to watch.
Yeah, because or else you're going to be disappointed for the next 2 hours. All right. Because you're never not.
Well, I don't know. Maybe unless the thing they came to watch was worse.
True.
And in which case,
then they're like, "Oh my God, blow my mind! I could have been here the whole time."
It doesn't have to be disappointment.
And it won't be.
Just because that's what people usually express at the end of the show.
I had a feeling we were going there. I was trying to keep us from that, but just kept going. Hi, I'm Dave, and I'm one of the hosts, and with me, as always, is our co-host, Andy.
Hi.
Hi, Andy.
How's it going?
Good. Did you learn anything new this week?
Oh, I'm supposed to say something new that I learned this week.
Yeah, usually. But, I mean, I don't have to set you up. I didn't mean to set you up like that.
No, I forgot to think of something. I mean, I learned a lot of stuff. The problem is a lot of it is related to the...
To trivia?
Yeah. There's a lot of extra questions in this week, so we're doing a cool thing. You'll see it anyway. The point is, I learned a lot of stuff, but I'm nervous about saying any of it right now because I'm afraid I'll give something away.
And the other, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We learn lots of stuff. It's quiz, show, time, things.
It is.
You know what we're going to do? We're going to start. Hey, everybody, we're going to move into, first of all, the rules. So rule number 1, as always, don't look stuff up. That's not what this is all about. It's a quiz show. We're going to give you questions. You're going to give us answers. You're not going to look up those answers because we already did. They exist. It's awesome. So don't look stuff up. That's rule number 1. Rule number 2, don't post your answers publicly. We please encourage you to use the chat.
Wow,
a lot of you are out there
pleases.
already. Well, I tried to put a little extra emphasis on this. So, yes, you're using the chat already. Thank you so much. Please continue to do that. That makes it fun for us, makes it fun for you. But, of course, we do not want to post answers there. That wouldn't be fun. That's not fair to anybody. Question number 3?
No, it's a rule. Yeah,
We're still in the rules. We still are. Rule number 3, be good to one another. That's just a good rule of life. Be nice in the chat. Be nice to your teammates. All that fun stuff.
A good rule of life.
Yeah, who we're talking. No,
here's another good rule of life.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it.
Don't sweat it. These are pretend internet points.
Yeah, especially don't sweat this.
Yeah, please. Have fun. Enjoy yourselves. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely.
Hey, what if I win? Many people ask, what if I win? Well, first of all, if you win, you get recognized by the Toil and Trouble Quiz Show team. But also, every month, what we do is we take all of the people who play with us week in and week out, we take all their points, we total them up, and at the end of the month, we give a prize to a charity in the winning team's locale.
It could be you.
It could be you. We always announce during the week what the standings are and all that kind of fun stuff. But again, it's great. We give to charity. Because that's the right thing to do, and that's what happens if you win. Now, also, if you come right in the middle of our wonderful standings, that's the word I was looking for.
Yep.
In the standings, we like to give you some attention too. The middle kid gets some attention. Andy, what happens if they do that?
They get to pick a topic, and then we will sprinkle the topics. We'll sprinkle it throughout the night. so that the quiz, so that things are a little harder for everybody else.
And not for the people.
Oh, because so things are a little harder for everybody else.
Well, that's what she said.
That's what she said is tonight's middle kid topic. Thank you to my drinking team has a trivia problem for providing That's What She Said. Throughout the evening tonight, we will get interrupted by Michael Scott from The Office throwing in his That's What She Said jokes. And at that time, the question will switch to a quasi-related Office trivia question.
That is correct.
So there you go.
Keep an eye open for that throughout the evening.
Also, the pregame question, I think, was That's What She Said related.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is also true. Hopefully everybody got that pregame party question in there. Hey, one more thing that we want to make sure that we let you know is that this week is a 3-week month for our monthly tournament because we have a theme night coming up, and that is on March 27th. We are going to be doing the Broadway Brain Battle. And so, therefore, it's going to be an evening themed around Broadway, musicals, plays, whatever that might be. But you know something? Totally accessible. If you play with us week in, week out, we encourage you to come join us. It's still going to be fun. It's not going to be that hard.
Just invite that one theater person that you don't normally like talking to. It's a really good excuse to ask to include
I'm
them.
a theater person. Oh, I know. Anyways, yes. And you know something? They can also build their own team. So, hey, if you know people out there in the theater world and they like trivia, they can come join us that night. You be there. They can be there. But, yes, that's 2 weeks from tonight. We are doing the Broadway Brain Battle. Please join us for that special event.
Just hang there for 1 second.
I'm going to hang here for 1 second.
Something's driving me nuts.
It's nuts.
Somehow we got a little off kilter here. We're leaning way over onto your side. It's making me crazy.
Does it help if I like?
No, I don't think that'll help anything.
That leaning is not.
Move
the
over
leaning.
just a little bit, and then.
Wow, that was a major shift.
And I think Clocky got screwed up too somehow.
Clocky's all over the place.
Poor Clocky.
Poor Clocky.
Well, Clocky can just hang because I'm not dealing with Clocky right now.
Yeah, I'm not. You know something? Clocky.
Sorry, I don't think I was going to be able to make it without.
I know. I didn't even notice, but to Andy, he is just.
Did it go or did it go back? I don't know.
It's it's okay.
We're gonna pretend like we don't. It's not a problem.
Everybody pretend for Andy that there is not a problem.
Don't sweat it. That's rule number 4.
That's true.
Oh, I hate it so
It
much.
is rule number 4.
Okay.
It's okay, Andy. We're good. We're all right. We're all right. It's going to be okay. Hey, friends, you are here because we are going to play the quiz show. But before we start off with the evening, we obviously want to say a few thank yous. We first of all want to thank you to all of our Patreon supporters.
You're the
Thank
bestest.
you so much. We really, really, really appreciate it. We also want to thank those folks that go in there and tip us a little bit throughout the evenings, throughout the month. That's where all the proceeds come from for our monthly tournament and so on. You know, we take a little bit of our operating costs and then we take the rest of that money that comes in through Patreon and tips and so on, and then that's what we donate out. If you want to do that, we're going to talk about that in just 1 second. But before that, we're going to talk about our social friends. So thank you, social media friends, those of you who share our stuff, who comment, who like us, all that jazz. I cannot tell you how much we appreciate all that. And of course, you can be like all of them too. If you are not already doing so, you certainly can. Follow us on all the socials. You can become a Patreon supporter, or if you want to give us a little tip or something like that, because you think it's cool.
up.trouble.games
Yeah.
to join the Patreon, or you can click on the tips in the About tab.
Down there. And then, of course, thank you for being here.
So excited. Here we go. It's going to be a fun night.
It's going to be another good one, I'm telling you right now.
That was a long intro. Let's get some quiz going.
I know. Let's cheers it up and move on to the next thing. And that is our rounds for tonight. Our round number 1 is We're Leaving the Basement. Round number 2 is Stump Andy. Woo!
A little nervous about that.
Andy's going to be great at this one. Yeah. And I get to read. I haven't read questions in a while. We'll see how that goes.
Maybe it's a Stump Dave round.
Yeah. I wrote them, but I mean, with Control Room Kelly, so therefore, hopefully I can read them. I used very small words. No, terrible topic. Transistor.
Transistor
That's
round.
round number 3. In the Flesh is round number 4. That's what she said. And
seductive.
You Can't Handle the Quote,
Nope.
which is going to be round number 5. And then finally, Sanguine Phallage Fish. And we'll figure out what that is a little bit later. Just a little bent on our wonderful Common Bond round. We're going to jump right in. Let's go on to round number 1. Question number 1, Andy, we're leaving the basement. What are we going to be doing?
We're going to show you some panoramic views of from Google Street View and ask you questions about the places that you're viewing, and you need to answer the question. This is inspired by some games that we've seen recently online where people just drop themselves into a random place and then they do a whole bunch of detective work, like about license plates and language they see on signs and stuff to see if they can get close. We're not making it that hard. We're just going to ask an outright question and let you see a funny picture. But here we go.
That's true.
Well, maybe it's not funny. Interesting picture.
I think it's interesting and fun.
Question
All
number
right,
1.
let's move on. Question number 1 sounds like this.
A charming plaza sits adjacent to the castle grounds in this East Midlands city and pays homage to its most famous fictional resident. What East Midlands city has this charming plaza?
It's so charming.
It's so charming.
very
That sits
charming.
next to the castle grounds.
It's very serene.
It's very serene there.
It looks
Look
very
at
fall, though. It's very fall.
Well, yeah, I don't.
Still nice.
These aren't live pictures. These are
What?
from whenever Google Street View captured them, unless it was raining, and then it's from the previous time that Google Street View captured them because I didn't want to do rainy pictures.
All right. Hey, look at this. And you know something? Jen is